Darin, if you were selling Shakeology and someone's objection was cost, what would be your rebuttal? Let me see what I wrote for that because I didn't want to miss something. Um, oh yeah. Um, well, I mean, the thing with that stuff is you're asking someone, and this may help you too. You're asking someone that's never skimped on his food. Yeah, I ate weird as a kid. When I say weird, I ate regular as a kid growing up in Minnesota, as a regular dude. But as I became aware in my 20s and college, and really when I started paying for my own food, there was something about, even if it wasn't even that good, but I didn't know it was not good for me. I wouldn't skimp on food. I would never skimp on food. Why? Why would I put anything that is not optimal in this amazing body? That's my fundamental point of view. And people just hang out in a parking lot of a regular grocery store, and that isn't everyone's point of view. And it's sad to me because they're sitting at the opportunity of changing their entire life. If you're used to looking through foggy glasses, that's your view. If you're used to feeling a certain way and eating a certain way, you only can do what you can do with the fuel that you're giving yourself. So, so back to that is I never skimp on my nutrition. So that's kind of my theos coming forward. And if anyone argues with me about, it's too expensive, I just it doesn't resonate with me as to the worth of not paying for the nutrition that your body deserves just by being here, just by being on this planet. Because I say one thing: you pay the farmer or you're going to pay the doctor, right? So you're paying for the nutrition or you're eventually going to pay the doctor. So how do you want to invest in yourself? Shakeology in particular, I personally have spent years and hundreds of thousands of miles under my ass, cruising around the planet, finding, scouring, discovering, rediscovering people, places, things, and superfoods that can matter. That's why that I wouldn't be here if there wasn't a company supporting what I believed in and wasn't following the steps that match that. So I have been behind the scenes, essentially, very deep into supply chain, working with farmers, working with people of countries of origin, virtually understanding and seeing and discovering who and where most superfoods that are sold in the US, of course, are coming from. I virtually can look at almost from any company. I've had several superfood companies over the years want to have me be a part of their company just because the resource that I have and the connections that I have seen behind the veil. I can honestly tell you, most people do not even come close to the ability, number one, the quality assurance protocols, the time, the resources, their own eyeballs, their own teams going into those places of origin, working directly with those people in order for that material, that superfood, to be and validated to be exactly what it's supposed to be. That is a whole level of you expect that to be there, but there is no watchdog for that. There is none. It's Wild West. all those supplement companies out there, I don't want to say all, many, are putting next to nothing, if at all, the ingredient that they say is there, or it's cut with something, or it's not the potency it should be, or it's not the quality, or it may have pesticides or herbicides or heavy metals, and they're not testing for it, and they don't know, or they don't have the resources to do it, or they don't spend the time to do it, or they don't send the people in countries of origin to go find out. There is so much that we are doing at Beachbody to assure that you're getting exactly what's in that bag that you're supposed to be getting. And all I can tell you is that's true. That's the reality. Unfortunately, it's not as sexy because people can put a nice label on their supplement. They can call almost any manufacturer, say, hey, I want a protein blend, and I want a good smoothie. I want something. Hey, someone could call right now to a manufacturer and say, hey, I want something like Shakeology. Make me something. They don't know where it's coming from. It's just coming from the brokers that the manufacturer uses, and they don't know where their material really is from. And most people do it kind of naively. They just expect it's supposed to be there, but unfortunately it's not. So anyway, there's a lot to say there. Hopefully you can gather some of those nuggets, but it's something I really want to talk more about, and I think is a big part of kind of sharing the difference of Beachbody, because I strongly, strongly believe in that, and what we're doing there. Okay.